Hey guys!
Hi guys!
Alrighty, so today, not right now technically, but by the time you see it, it's going to be today. Well, I guess it would be tonight, because Thursday night. Yeah,
Midnight.
whatever. Star Wars Rogue One will be out finally.
Yes!
I am so excited about this movie. I think this
too.
looks, not only just like the plot of it, but just everything looks better than The Force Awakens to me.
I'm just so excited to finally get back into Star Wars. It feels like it's been forever, even though it really hasn't been that long.
Yeah, so excited. I've been hearing a lot of good things too, so that's what I'm super excited about. But today, we're going to take a look at some of these Rogue One Funko Pops. So this won't be all of them. We're going to take a look at a few, and we're also going to give these away. So let's take a look here and see what we got. First one up is C2B5. So running with those droids, there's all different kinds of numbers and
it's
names
hard for me
these.
to keep up with all these droids now. R2-D2 and BB-8, they'll always have my heart.
So up first we have number 147 in the Star Wars Rogue One line, C2B5. So he is basically a black R2 if you want to kind of think of it that way. They have him as a black-plated astromech droid in the service of the Galactic Empire around the time of the theft of the Death Star plan. So this guy is going to have an interesting story, I'm sure, in Rogue One.
I think we're all going to fall in love with him just like we did BB-8.
I mean, everybody loves these droids, right?
They're
That's what's so fun.
sweet.
They all had to be bobbleheads, obviously. And this one's cool how they have these bobbleheads. So
I like
strange.
that these ones are bobbleheads. They're interesting.
So he's all black, nothing spectacularly fun, but if you're a Star Wars fan.
Up next, we have number 145, the Scarif Stormtrooper. Now, Scarif is the planet where they housed and built the first Death Star, so that's where the Scarif Stormtrooper comes into play.
I like his armor.
I do too. He looks like he's a sand monster.
So it's kind of strange because Scarif is like tropical, but this seems so desert to me.
Exactly.
So I'm really anxious to see what this looks like on film. You never can have too many stormtroopers. Just the color of this really kind of gets me excited.
Maybe he's like a sand color because of a beach or something. I don't know.
Maybe, possibly. That's a good point.
Yeah. The design of this stormtrooper looks pretty amazing. He has a simple pose where he's standing and holding his gun ready for battle. Overall, it's simple, but I like this compared to other stormtroopers.
Yeah, his armor looks a little antiquated. It doesn't look as maybe like sleek and cool as normal stormtrooper.
It looks vintage.
Yeah, it's a vintage, I guess we can say. Up next, we have the coolest trooper, and that's the Imperial Death Trooper. So anytime you take a stormtrooper and turn them black, it's awesome. I mean, that's just the way it goes.
I don't know why. They just look more stealthy.
They are. They're stealthy. They're cool.
They're the elite forces.
These are the elite forces. These are like the SEALs of the stormtroopers.
Yes.
But make them evil. This is what I really like. I love this one, and I love how his lenses or goggles or whatever are green. Now they also do have another Imperial Death Trooper that came in the Smuggler's Bounty box. So if you have that, then you know what he looks like. But yeah, I mean, these are cool. I just really like stormtrooper outfits, and then the Imperial Death Trooper just makes it really cool. So I can't really wait to see these in the movie. Honestly, Imperial Death Troopers are scarier to me than Darth Vader.
Yeah, I feel like they're just a little bit more intimidating because Darth Vader doesn't quite have that presence about him. Yeah, these kind of, I don't know. I think a few of them coming at you, you'd be a little nervous.
A horde of these are much
Yes.
scarier than probably Vader, in my opinion.
Speaking of Vader, up next we have number 143, Darth Vader, and it's about freaking time we get him in a new pop form and in a new movie.
Yes, can't wait to see him on screen. Now here's another one that he has exclusives as well, doing all kinds of little things here and there. Nothing spectacular, but they do have other versions of him, so keep an eye out on that. This is just the regular version.
Now I do like his pose. He's got his hands on his hip, you know, ready to do business. Everything else about this is quite simple, but intimidating.
Darth Vader,
because
I mean,
it's Darth Vader.
What else do you want? Exclusives are much better.
Yes, definitely.
This is kind of the bottom of Vader. If you want a Vader, this is probably the one to stay away from. But nonetheless.
Nonetheless, it looks good.
Finally, a character. Don't know if he's going to be in the movie. We haven't seen the movie
but
yet.
I love the way he looks.
Now, to say his name, I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna say how it looks. Baze Malbus.
That's exactly what I was thinking in my head.
Now, if that is his name, that's a pretty awesome name, number one. I do love that. And the detail in this guy is really great. I love his hair.
Oh my gosh, I love the scar on his face.
Yeah, he looks like he has a story.
Yes.
Yeah, his gun is awesome. I love that. I don't know what he's shooting out of that, to be quite honest.
I don't know, but it looks like it can do some damage.
You know, just kind of a back note here. We rarely watch trailers or read about anything.
We try not to.
We just like to go into things and just be kind of encompassed in that world without any kind of pre-knowledge, because sometimes that ruins it for us.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where we go with all movies nowadays, especially nowadays. DC movies, it gives you away everything.
Yes.
So we don't even pay attention to that anymore. But with Star Wars, same thing.
Yeah.
Baze Malbus, though.
You know, one of my favorite things about him is the widow's peak. You don't see them put that on very many pops, and I really like that he has a widow's peak.
And one thing of note, all Star Wars pops do have a backdrop backdrop now, which I'm a big fan of. I love backdrops.
I do too.
I think that's a great idea. Also, some of them have advertisements too for Smuggler's Bounty. If you guys aren't familiar with Smuggler's Bounty, I guess this is a good time to talk about it. It is a monthly box. If you guys have like Legion of Collectors, I'm sure you already know about it if you're a Funko fan, but if you're not, they do have an every other monthly, a bi-monthly box where you get, I don't want to say better, I guess more, definitely exclusive pops.
I feel like some of those pops though, they're pretty epic and a lot better than the
Sometimes
standard
bad
ones.
though. Sometimes
Yeah,
crap.
they can
We
be.
actually unsubscribed for a while
We
because
did.
we just didn't think anything was that great. However, the new stuff that's coming out, and I don't like to give away spoilers, but I know it's coming out, and I'm sure a lot of you do too because I gave it away. Really cool stuff. They're going to get involved in, let's just say, animals and ships and things like that. It's going to be really cool, and we'll probably get back on board. Alrighty guys, so that was just a few of the Star Wars Rogue One lineup for Funko. If you guys are kind of interested in what other ones are coming out, they do have more, so here's kind of a picture that you can see. They have a lot to come out, exclusives, regular. It's a big lineup of pops. So if you're kind of a Star Wars completionist, good luck on this line, no doubt.
Definitely.
But for now, we're going to give these away thanks to Entertainment Earth. The way that this giveaway is going to work is going to be like everything else. We're going to have a picture of them posted on our Instagram, our Twitter, our Facebook, and all you have to do is comment below the picture. Now, what's the question going to be? I know what the question's going to be.
Okay, what is it
prior
going to
knowledge.
be?
On our website, nerdtherapy.net, we have set up a top 10 Star Wars Rogue One collectibles toys. So, on that list, pick something. Tell me what your number one would be.
Ooh,
Or maybe it's not
question.
on the list. If it's not on the list, that's
Yeah.
great too. Put something on there. What's your number one toy slash... When I say collectible, I mean it's probably expensive or something you don't play with.
Right, something
And
that you
toy
put on
can.
display.
And in that list does have both. Although, with my age, I gotta admit the collectibles are always gonna be in like the top 5.
Absolutely.
Just because they're expensive and they're cool. That's just the way I collect. I don't play with toys anymore. I collect them. So there you go. So that's what you gotta do. Just comment below. We will put our social medias down below in the description so you can see all those links down below. Go to all of them. You get it entered in every single one that you
Right, you can enter multiple times.
Well, that's it. Thank you again, Entertainment
Thank
Earth.
you.
And I guess we'll see you guys in the theater. So we'll see you next time.
Guys. Bye.
Bye.